So we're gonna keep spamming him over here. Oh no. Yeah, he's already there. He's about to jump scare me too. Come on, can I do it? What's going on, you guys? Az here, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I am so glad to be playing this game again. I cannot, man, y'all had to be there when this game got released. I will never forget how crazy the hype was for this game. So many theories, so many hoaxes. I mean, people really wanted this game out to be out on Christmas when the second game wasn't even out a month after, you know, so, but yeah, no, I will never forget the experience I had with this game as a kid, you know, really following the mainline trilogy. And I mean, we all thought this game was going to end here, you know, and I mean, maybe it should have, or no, it probably should have. I won't back down on that. I won't even lie to you. But without further ado, let's get into it. Coming soon, Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction. The local amusement park is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, featuring actual relics from the decades-old pizzeria. This new attraction is guaranteed, and I couldn't even read all of that. Anyway, still a little bit sick. I'm just now getting over this winter cold, even though it's not even winter anymore.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this
Surfer
time.
dude.
We found some sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens,
yeah, that was very foreshadowing.
Opposite end of the building. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard. So now monitoring the people. We have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying boo.
A furry suit, you say?
But, you know,
okay.
Like I said, we're trying to make the place feel vintage. We may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation.
Okay, yeah. How do you how is this place up to code? Don't you got inspectors for that that you have to show this to?
Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, okay, where my mouse is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some food right here. I guess it's a hot dog, but I never knew that was the case. Anyway, so we're gonna jump straight into getting the good ending because I know it very well by heart, and I don't want to beat around the bush on that. So let's go ahead and do this mini game right quick, because despite what Markiplier says, you know, night one is indeed relevant. So we're gonna get these balloons, and then after we get these said balloons, we're just gonna finish off the rest of the night, since there really isn't much to be spoken about on night one. Yeah, so I was never entirely sure what these backgrounds meant. We see these crying balloon boys over here. Are they supposed to represent the missing children? Or is it just an illusion? Anyway, so we got the balloon. That's the main key part into getting the kids the cakes in the said mini games. So anyway, I'm gonna have to sit through this, but I guess in the meantime, I'll go ahead and just sort of talk about the experience I had with this game, since sadly this game is kind of self-explanatory for the most part. It's probably the easiest game in the trilogy overall, and people even found ways to beat it without lifting the camera, but where's the fun in that? Anyway, I'll never forget the amount of hoaxes we had before the game's initial announcement. I remember people thought that Scott was working on the game as soon as the second one was finished, and, you know, whenever it said offline, oh, you know, rather than just saying, oh, you know, offline as in Scott's taking a break, you know, he's resting with his family and, you know, just reaping the rewards that he got from the first two games. No, that means he's just absolutely obligated to make the third game. He just has to make a new game right now. I'll never forget when he commented on Fusion's video too. If I can find it, I'll pull it up for you guys. That was kind of hilarious that it even came down to that point. But yes, indeed, in the end, a third game did get made, and I think Scott actually added a 3 at the offline when you brightened it up at one point. And it was lost media apparently for a long time too. I didn't actually know that. I thought that was something readily available. But yeah, there was that photoshopped image of the Withered Freddy teaser, kind of, that people thought was for the third game. It wasn't. And then there was the Candy the Cat OC. That was Emil Mako's work, which obviously, if you guys know Candy, she would get a game called Five Nights at Candy's. But people called her Sugar for a while, and thankfully, that's not the case. But then there were talks about this game being like a carnival or whatnot, which it kind of is. It's kind of a like theme park. I wouldn't say exactly, but you know, it's a horror attraction, so it did, in a way, it did predict the game. And then there were just so many fake images of what the game would look like, and there was even one with the hallways that had like the FNAF 1 on like the bottom right side. Like how do you figure that? You know, like that was clearly fake. I don't even know how people fell for that stuff back in the day, but you know. But I guess with indie games, when you're not a big corporation, I guess it's easy to fool people. But when you're an indie developer, like if you're working on a game like by yourself, like when you're doing environment modeling, programming, and everything, the only time something is gonna leak is when a family member does it by logging into your camera. I mean, not camera, your computer, or you know, some friends hack into your computer, take images and whatnot, take photos. Then yeah, that's how it happens. But anyway, that was like everything right before release. I mean, well, before the first image anyway. I'll never forget when people could not, for the life of them, figure out who that character from the first teaser was. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I am still here. And, well, let's just say I was looking back at Pro Class's theory videos, and he actually nailed it because he predicted that it was the purple guy in the suit. Even if it wasn't necessarily him predicting he was mutilated inside the costume.
So this could actually be the killer wearing the mask. I am still here could incline that the killer is still here. I mean, you can see some blood near the mouth of whatever this image is trying to show.
Not only that, but people thought it was like a golden foxy.
Come on, guys. Golden Freddy has never had an endoskeleton inside ever, or eyes, and it's never ever had sharp teeth. Foxy is the only one with sharp teeth.
People thought it was Fredbear, and so much so that that game actually inspired the fan game Five Nights at Fredbear's, I think, made by Q2 the Man. I'm not sure where that guy is now. Maybe I'll actually play that for the channel if you guys want to see that. I definitely got to sit through and play all those fan games at some point, which that's another thing too. We had gotten so many fan games up to this point to where, honestly, I guess when this game came out, I kind of became desensitized to the gameplay style of FNAF. And people were very creative with it too, especially Five Nights at Treasure Island. Anyway, time for these mini games. So, this is the FNAF 1 map, obviously, which means that there's a lot of exploring to do here. So if I go left here, oh, what room is this? It's the backstage. Then let's go to the next room. Pirate's Cove. Yeah, we're not going to follow you just yet. Now, if we go over here, we can go to the hallway corridors. But since we're already in one of them, we're going to take the left side because if you go right here, if I remember correctly, yeah, it gives you a clue on how to get the good ending in this game. But we already did this, so you know, if you didn't have any prior knowledge, because you could do this mini game any night, this is how it would tell you. So technically, you kind of figure it out by night too. Well, at least for the first few people who got this ending, that's how they figured it out. Then you got the office, got the right corner here, right hall, and then we got the bathroom, which is right here. So this is like boarded up. I don't even know what this is. I think this is supposed to be the bathroom. I think if you go down here. Yeah, no, so this is like supposed to be the bathroom. Though I guess they're boarded up. Because this room right here is supposed to be the safe room. Which we're going to find out later on what that room holds. But yeah, so it's kind of cool to revisit this mini game again. Looking through the entire FNAF 1 map. And then Purple Guy attacks us. But why, I wonder? And yes, I do know that apparently, I guess, he takes out all those animatronics to gain immortality. But back in the day, the logical explanation was that he was there just to remove evidence. I kind of miss it. No, I genuinely miss when the games were like, like that. Like, I miss it when these games had the creepypasta feel to them. Like, I really love the grounded storytelling this game series was trying to make. It was rather simple. Like, it was kind of easy to understand in a way. Like, when a new game came out, like, we obviously had, like, new answers. Like, obviously, FNAF 2 introduced the fact that, you know, that there were locations before the FNAF 1 location. But honestly, I think the series kind of dipped a little bit when we started getting into that sci-fi era. I mean, granted, yeah, I mean, there's fantastical elements in the first 3 games, you know, up till 4, I guess, but 4 is a different story, and I'm gonna rip that game to shreds in regards to the lore when we get to that one, but that's for when we get to that game. But if we're just talking about this game, though, this game was definitely like a build-up into the baking, you know, like it was in the making of it being kind of like a big revelation to the previous story, and it really was. Like, this game basically helped you understand, like, the general backstory, I think. Here's Springtrap over here. All we gotta do is just keep him back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just push him all the way back here. And, yeah, unfortunately, there is not going to be a real challenge when it comes to, like, beating this game. Like, Aggressive Nightmare is the only time it'll be like that. It'll be like that. Oh shoot, I actually have to go back to this mini game, so that way I can get the cake to that child. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Now, as you can see, there's balloons here this time around. So we just keep jumping on them. Be careful not to fall. And now that we have the cake, we can give them to all the children. So now we got 1 out of the 5 down. Alright, let's beat this night. Yeah, so I think the strategy right here is what everyone literally did back in the day once you had this game all figured out. So stupidly easy, and I've said it time and time again, but the gameplays of the first 3 games, and Sister Location, but that's for another time, are like stupidly easy to the point to where you can just cheese them. As much as I don't like FNAF 4, at least with those games, at least with that game, you had to actually play it. And then there was that second teaser, actually. I was just about to get into that. I remember when people thought that the box in the office was gonna play some sort of significance. I think a lot of people kept overanalyzing what that was supposed to entail. You know, especially people went as far to say that there was gonna be like a hybrid animatronic, or this guy here, and that's actually another example. This guy, Springtrap over here, he was supposed to be a hybrid of every single animatronic we've had thus far. And so I think that's how he got his name. It was either hybrid or salvage. It was probably both. But salvage was definitely a popular name. And I mean that is a good nickname for him, because I mean that is who he is in the context of this game. And then the teasers I think we got after that were texts that were supposed to like clue on who the character was. Like, I think one of them, if I remember, was "I always come back" in the purple text. Oh shoot, he's in the vent. He's in the vent. Oh no, I just messed up. He's in the vent. I clicked reboot. Oh no. No, 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 no. No. No, no, no. Come on. Wait. Wait. Oh, I thought he was in the vent. Wait, how? Okay. Okay, well now you're in the vent. Okay, let's keep you away from here. All the systems are rebooted now, so once you get back down, I'm taking you back to Cam 10. Anyway, as I was saying, so I think that's when we started to say that this guy was related to the purple guy in some way, and then how that was meant to be that the ending of this game obviously entails. And then we gotta look at some new weird looking animatronics, or at least one of them. The only one we actually really got up before release was Balloon Boy, because Scott did put teasers of Phantom Foxy and Phantom Chica, but by the time he uploaded it, the game was actually already out. So after he did that, nobody looked at it until after the game was out, and now it's just kind of a weird memory. Okay, he's in the vents. Wait. Oh, okay. Man, he keeps tricking me every single time. I thought he went over here. Man, what a weirdo. Just in time. But I think my favorite memory I have with this game, though, if we want to continue talking about it, is that it was the build up for when the trailer was coming out. When the trailer came out, that was a really awesome era because honestly, I think my favorite memory, just like with this game in general, like not even just talking about this game in particular, like all of the games, but most importantly the first three, is that with how much of a fan base that the game was quickly getting. And oh look, here's clues for the cupcake. Oh, we can't go left or right. That we had like some really good fan games, and this era, like FNAF 1 through 3, if it wasn't for like the massive hype that Scott was able to make these 3 games within a certain amount of like months, like we got all 4 of these games in the span of a year. Like if it wasn't for how quick the fandom grew, I don't think it would actually be as big as it is to this day. Like I don't think that we'd still get people making fan games in the same way people made Slenderman fan games back in the day, but do you really even see those? Probably not. Alright, let's get Bonnie murdered here. Third night, let's get them cupcakes. But not those kind.
Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper...
Alright, number 3. 4. Alright, here we go. Chica's party. Alright, there's actually a little secret I want to... If I could find out how to do it, I'll do it, but there's something here that people still don't even know existed to this day. So you can feed the kids, and then once you do that, I think it opens the exit door, but we're not gonna do that. Instead, what we're gonna do is... Alright, so if we go over here, because I know the kid is here, but I'm trying to find that one secret. So if you go over here... And I think if you jump down here, yeah, no. So what happens is that you find like this endless void. And I think this was intended to be found if, say, you didn't get the cake from night 2. But I honestly wonder if there's any meaning to this scene right here. And look, we can kind of get the cupcake to stack like that. Oh, okay, and this one's following me. Anyway, let's go ahead and exit and then redo this mini game so we can get to the child. Boop. 2, 3, 4. Alright. We got all them cupcakes. Okay, we're gonna jump up here once again. And then we're gonna get to the kid. The crying child. And now he has his gigantic cake that I don't think a little child should eat all by himself. But then again, he is in the afterlife, so I guess the rules don't apply over there. Alright, let's go ahead and beat this night. I don't really got too much to say at this point, because unfortunately this game just really does not have too much. Wait. Okay, I thought he was in the vent. Anyway, we're just gonna keep camping this guy out. Oh yeah, I guess while we're talking about nostalgia, I guess we'll talk about the songs too. I don't know which one you guys love the most, but I think, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think my favorite one was It's Time to Die by DA Games. That one single-handedly predicted FNAF 3, funnily enough, and it was such a beat. Such a bop. Oh, shoot. Okay, he's in the vent. Please, don't kill me and ruin my day.
Hello.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I keep thinking he's in this one. Okay, I should probably keep my camera on that one. So that way, if I don't see him there, I'll know he's in that one. Yep, okay, just like that, he went in. Yeah, the audio cues really help too. Which, again, makes this game just stupidly easy. Yeah, I saw you, Balloon Boy. Yeah, another thing about this game too is how, like, easy it is to cheese the phantoms as well. I mean, I know I've said this whole game is cheesable, but that right there, I would be very surprised if we even got like a jump scare from any of them, unless I get caught off guard anyway. See, Freddy's right there. Let's just not mind him. You can go off your very way, Freddy. Oh yeah, I don't know if it was ever actually explained how the phantoms came to be. Like, are they just straight up illusions, or are they actually like something the park made, but it causes like the ventilation to crash or something?
Hi.
Oh yeah, so those sounds that you hear in the background, if I remember correctly, I think they were added in a patch update or something, which I find pretty cool. Alright, night 3 knocked out. This game has been relatively easy so far. Night 4, we'll see. I remember dying a lot on it, but I shouldn't now. Alright, we are playing as Chica now. So, as per the next clue, what do we have to do? Let's check. And look at that, the Fredbearer minigame. 395248. Remember that. Though, I might inevitably just pull out a guide on my phone later. Alright, and Chica also dead now. You know, I wonder if there was like an interpretation back in the day that the order that all of those animatronics got dismantled, that those were the orders of the victims. Obviously, Ultimate Custom Night would debunk this if that was ever the case. Oh, okay. This is a really important phone call. Sister location. But by sister location, was it actually circus babies? Or is he referring to like, because these were taped for Fredbears if I remember correctly, right? Like there was no way, like there was absolutely no way that there were like more than one location active at this point. I mean, granted, I don't really pay attention too much to the lore, but I just wonder how people actually interpreted this at that time frame. Yeah, nice try, Balloon Boy. Alright, he's back here. So, we'll just let him camp. Okay, he's in the vent. Oh yeah, something else I remembered was that in between this game and FNAF 2 and this game, you know, releasing, in between the wait, I'll never forget when Five Nights at Treasure Island came out, The Return to Freddy's, which was known as the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 fan game at the time, Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese 2, Five Nights at Wario's. So when I was talking about the fan game craze earlier, that was exactly what I meant. Like we got so many iconic fan games in that time frame. I mean, Chucky's was kind of like very unpopular until the remake came out, but Treasure Island has lasted for like so many years too. It's kind of crazy to think that. Oh no! It's kind of crazy to think that even fan games have like these cult followings too. And I locked that at a very perfect time. That was so cool. Oh yeah, and I remember Five Nights at Thomas as well. Remember that game got remade and it was gonna get a sequel, but I think that one actually got canceled. J Fun, if you're watching this, hi. Okay, he is walking around very fast. Oh. Okay, looks like he just keeps coming back here. Yeah, he just keeps circling around. And I just realized I completely forgot to do the Fredbear game. Okay, so I remember in this mini game it's like a grid, and you have to like find the child through like one of them. So I gotta like keep jumping, I think, too. So if I go down here to like take me to the bottom or something. Okay, the exit's right there. We don't want to go there, but we can go up here. Okay, we're getting close, but I actually don't really remember how this mini game works. All right, here we go. Can we climb up here? Yep. Climb up here. And I think we can find the child up here, right? Here we go. All right, we did it. All right, let's try to get back to that point in night 4. I completely forgot about that. I am so, like, incompetent. I think the only reason why I got so sidetracked was because of me analyzing the phone call.
Hello?
See that noise? That, like, ambient noise? That's how you know he's either in Camp 5, 4, 3, or 2. Okay, I actually don't know if they play in Camp 4 or 3. They might actually stop there, but pretty much, if it's not playing, then he's either in one of these cameras. Though very rarely cam 15 or 13. But then that's where you have to be discerning. Okay. Reboot all. Ah, shoot. Okay, that was probably the wrong time for me to do that.
Hello?
Ah, dang it, it's Freddy. Yeah, when that noise plays, Freddy shows up too. Or, it plays when Freddy shows up, rather. Yeah, see, we just got him cheesed here. Like, he's just stuck. He has to go around a loop of cam 7 and 8, and then he can choose to go to cam 9 if he wants to, but if he goes to cam 5, then we can just trap him back into the loop again. And Balloon Boy keeps trying to get me, but he can't. And that's a wrap. That's night 4. We're already, like, through pretty much, like, 80-90% of this game. There's, like, 3 nights we gotta complete. Night 5, Nightmare Night, Night 6, and then Aggressive Nightmare Mode. Though, that last one might be somewhat of a challenge, but we'll see. I just haven't done it in a while. Then, yeah, then we gotta click on Shadow Bonnie, and then that's it. Then after that, we can go to the party on our happiest day. Blast from the past. I'll tell you this. The game of this day releasing, that was my happiest day. In a miserable time. And now Foxy is murdered. Then comes our boy RXQ. Can I...
Hello?
Wait, why can't I click on him? Why can't I click on him? Okay, that was weird. Like, it didn't let me click on it for a second. But I guess I'd like click on his nose. That was weird. Anyway, now all I have to do is just... Okay, I forgot what the key was. Oh, it's S. I have to go to the Balloon Boy minigame. And then just... Oh. Alright, we're on the Balloon Boy minigame. Go up here and just... Bam! We got it. That's the 5th child successfully... saved or something. Not really sure what we're really doing here. I mean, I know we're trying to, like, get them to move on to the afterlife or something. But I wonder how we're literally doing it, other than the metaphorical sense of these minigames. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. But here it is. We got Freddy, Chica, Foxy, and Bon. And then what I see here is Golden Freddy, who I guess is Cassidy. I know they have names too. Then here's Puppet. Aw. Wholesome moments in video games. And they finally passed on. Puppet didn't though. Though, if FNAF had ended on 3, she would've. She wouldn't have done so till Pizzeria Simulator. When they decide to retcon Henry into the story, like, last minute. Alright, let's beat this night. And there we have it. All 5 nights completed. And so effortlessly, too. So now we're going to see the very, very epic ending that this game is about. And yes, I'ma say it. This game's ending is better than Pizzeria Simulators. So we're officially a crying ghost. We're the 5th kid, who I'm gonna guess is Golden Freddy, because if we enter in here, see all these other kids are here too. And we're blocking his exit. He's scared, because he messed up. It's like his past is haunting him. Literally. And then... And I know what you guys are thinking in your heads right now. I'll never forget the amount of variations we've had of this scene right here. And it was honestly so cool to see this scene adapted in the FNAF movie as well. Like, look what he's about to do. You small, rotten little beast. I made you. Look at how small you are. How worthless you are. I probably quoted that very wrong, but... And I'm sure you guys are thinking about that fan-made one, too. And then here's a very emotional ending. When I was young, this was probably my first case of, like, really feeling a scene. Ah, man. Man, this is such a good ending. Like, the music makes you feel so immersed. Like you know what's going on without you, like, realizing it. I mean, without it, like, telling you, I mean. Man. Nah, what an ending. Because, see, in the bad ending, it shows their lights being on, which means that they're still, like, haunted. You know what I mean? Like they're still roaming around, you know, trying to get revenge, but they've been able to let go. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. I mean, I don't really know how it is in the lore nowadays, but this is all just my interpretation, because I stopped caring about the lore pretty after FNAF 4 came out, because that game's a whole mess. But as far as it concerns here, the spirits of the children have been freed. And with that came with a very, like, again, a very emotional story. Ending, you know. If FNAF had ended here, I think I honestly would have been, like, satisfied. The only way that ending could have been better is if it had, like, a cinematic route to it, like the pizzeria simulator ending. But anyway, we've got the extras menu now, so we'll go ahead and explore that. All the characters. Yeah, we did not see Foxy at all. We saw this guy a ton of times. We did not see you. We saw you a lot. And no existence of you whatsoever. Then here's the mini games. We could replay them, which is kind of cool, but kind of wish they added the post-night mini games here too. That would have been better. But let's go ahead and play Nightmare Mode. This really shouldn't be too hard. Alright, let's go ahead and listen to this phone call. I was gonna maybe see about listening to all of them, but I just, I don't know, I kind of skimmed over all that. Yeah, see, he's talking about the safe room here, what we just saw. Oh, okay, we saw him.
Thanks again, and remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Yeah, I'll certainly remember that phone guy. So it seems like Ralph is an OG. That's his canonical name, which is pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna keep him over here, because if we keep him up there, then there's a good chance he could just outright attack us.
Hi.
So we're gonna keep spamming him over here. Oh no. Okay, thankfully I'm rebooting. I'm rebooting. Come on, come on, come on. No, dang it, he's here. Yeah, I already messed up. Yeah, no, I already messed up. This run is done. I took too long to get to the maintenance panel. Yeah, he's already there. He's about to jump scare me too. Come on, can I do it? Yeah, alright. Yeah, that was our first death. Okay. That was on me. I was a little too slow with Phantom Freddy. Yeah, like I said, the best thing to do is to keep him, like, right here. So let's see if he's even here first of all. Okay, he's not. Okay, we'll take him over here. Reboot, and then let's just hope he goes towards the left side. Alright, we got him there. Let's just reboot our audio. Or we should probably just reboot all, because hopefully we got him trapped in a loop at this point. That's kind of what I'm going for. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's Freddy, because there's no way he moved that quickly. Or no, never mind. I guess it was him. Okay, that's him here. Good. Alright, see? I think we officially got him trapped now. So, as long as I just stay on cam 6 in the moment that he leaves, or a little bit after, I just press play audio, then we're good. Yeah, see? We got him trapped now. He's basically forced to, like, either come down or go to the vent. Okay, the annoying thing about this is the fact that Freddy can make that noise too. No! Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, I think he's about to kill me. Shoot, shoot. Come on. Reboot quick. Reboot quick. Come on. No, no, no. Dang it. Oh, man. I thought it was recharged. It's only 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, dude. No. No! Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Just kill me. It was 4 a.m. too. Okay, I forgot how bit hard Night 6 is. But we'll get there.
Hello?
No, oh my. Are you kidding me? Great, all 3 errors, and I'm about to die once again. Oh, never mind. I think I'm actually safe. Okay, I don't know where he is. Okay, he's right around here. You know, maybe it's better I actually keep him over here. Alright. Play audio. Okay. I'm gonna keep rebooting my audio, and I'm gonna make him stay over there. Yeah, see, he's in that vent now. I got him. Alright, just keep playing my camera up and down. And
Hello?
play audio. Okay, that didn't work, so we're just gonna wait again. Okay. And
Hi.
alright, we did it. Okay, good stuff. Wait, did he go? Where'd he go? He had to have gone to the vent. Okay, I'll reboot my camera.
Hello?
Okay, nice. Okay, see, he's back. Okay, maybe not for long, but
Hi.
he is again. Okay, he's in the vent. Come on, close it, close it, close it. Shoot, Freddy, go away. Go away, Freddy. Go away. Okay. I think we're all good. We just need to make sure that when he comes here, he leaves. I know he's very close. It's much better to go about it this way. Okay. Okay, I don't think he's around. Okay, I think he just walked back. I think. Unless he's in the vent, actually. I gotta go check. Okay, okay, I guess he is.
Hi.
And there we have it. 6 o'clock. Alright, nightmare mode is beaten. But there comes the hard part. Aggressive nightmare mode. It burns. Fazbear's Fright burns to the ground. A new local attraction based on an ancient pizzeria chain burned out overnight. Authorities have not ruled out foul play, but at the moment it seems to have been caused by faulty wiring. Very little was found at the scene. The few items that were salvaged will be sold at public auction. So yeah, no, that newspaper explains how Pizzeria Simulator came to be, which I think that's what FNAF 4 should have been from the get-go. I think that would have been gone about it in a much better way. So, yeah, so that newspaper, right, if you actually brighten it up, it shows an image of Springtrap. So I wonder what Scott was trying to do when he added him there. Because if 3 was supposed to be the last game, was he trying to confirm that Springtrap was the one who, I wouldn't say burn it down, but like confirming the fact that he was still alive? Like if it ended here, like I think, you know, I like to think that maybe Springtrap died here, you know? Or whatever. Anyway, we got cheats now. Fast Nights, radar. So we could turn all these on, but we're gonna go with aggressive, and then roll the jump scare moment. Sorry, guys. Alright, I got it all out. Alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna go into it. I hope I can beat it in this episode, because we have really not spent that much time on this game, like really at all. So yeah, we might as well get it knocked out. If we just do the same strategy as we did, I think we'll be fine. It'll just be a bit tedious at points, though. Let's do it. Okay, of course. Lock up this vent. And then, hopefully, he's, like, around. Okay, we'll go ahead and lure him over here if we can. Okay, please don't tell me I activated Chica. I didn't, so I'm gonna reboot both. I just hope that he can just stay there. That's the issue. I don't want him to go up top because that gives him 2 vent openings for him to attack me in, which will obviously ruin my run. If he just stays near that left side, and even if he gets close to me, like it really would not. It really would like actually benefit me. Yeah, see, like, no, like this can't happen. So we gotta, like, lure him out, which is the unfortunate part. And then, is he still here? Okay, he's not. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just reboot all. Because he should be over there now, I'm hoping. And then we can have a refreshed, you know, system menu or whatever. Okay, I hope Freddy didn't just attack me there. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Ah, curse that dang static. Okay, well. Okay, nice. Okay, we successfully fluked that. I think. Maybe not. I don't want to speak so soon. Okay, he's gonna be really fast, so I guess we just gotta kind of like prepare ourselves for this point. Okay, he's here. Good. No, he's not. So go ahead and just take him over here. Then when he moves again, do it, and then we'll just reboot all.
Hello?
Audio devices first. Okay, yeah. Okay, now he's back. So, if he gets closer, we can defend ourselves. That's what matters here.
Hi.
Wait, where is he? Okay, never mind. I guess he was there the entire time. Okay. Remove camera system so we can see. Oh, no, no. Please, please, please tell me you're in that vent. Please tell me you're in that vent. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Hi.
Wait. Is he? Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Okay, we got there just in time. Like, literally just in time.
Hi.
Nope. Nice try, Foxy. Okay, 4 a.m. Okay, let's lock the freak in.
Hi. Hi.
Okay. Okay, we're doing really good. Okay. Okay, audio devices. Okay, he just keeps climbing in the vent. Cool. Alright, camera system 2. Let's do it. Alright, 5 a.m. Come on, let's do it. We don't got too much longer now. We just gotta beat this dang night.
Hi.
Okay, yeah, see, I can pretty much tell which camera he's at. That's the best part about this. Okay, we'll go ahead and reboot all, because I already used one audio device. One more that leads to an error. Okay, come on. Come on, reboot already. Let's go! That wasn't as hard as I thought. Holy crap, that was actually, like, surprisingly easy. The reason why I kept on dying on just regular nightmare mode was because I wasn't like actually going out of my way to lure him back into that loop. So it's like he pretty much just goes back there on his own. Like really not much else to say. Like, let's see. Yeah, see, I got my 4th star just like that because I'm like a master of this game by heart. I'm not the king of FNAF because, I mean, let's face it, that's Stocko. But it was really fun playing this again. You know, gameplay not really being the best experience, but more so just kind of going down memory lane of this game because honestly, at this point, I associate nostalgia a lot more with FNAF than really its gameplay itself. Like, I feel like if I really played this game today and I didn't know about it, I probably wouldn't like it as much. I'd probably say, it's fine, but I grew up with it, so I think that's the reason why this game still holds close to my heart, even after I, you know, already sort of grew out of it by the time I got to middle school, which was, you know, a little bit after FNAF 4 came out. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was really fun going down memory lane, like I said. And then we'll probably play FNAF 4 in July, maybe, because I don't really want to dive into getting all these games done. I don't want to get all these games knocked out and finished right now. But I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys loved the video, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment for feedback. And as always, you guys, have a blessed day and take care, you guys. May God be with you, as always. Shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and his mighty name. Amen.